Hello, welcome to your latest update from the Met Office. A bit of a gloomy start for quite a few, but actually most places will see the cloud breaking up to reveal some pretty warm sunshine by the afternoon, and the vast majority will stay dry. I say the vast majority, there's just a small chance of one or two showers across the southeast early on, and possibly through the afternoon across the far southwest. In these central zones, parts of the Midlands, East Wales, up to northeast England, some areas may stay fairly gloomy, particularly close to North Sea coast. Parts of northern Scotland also staying fairly cloudy. But for most places, we'll see the sun coming out and the temperatures really responding to a bit of sunshine as well. Perhaps not quite as warm and humid as yesterday, but temperatures certainly in the south where we see some sunshine getting up into the mid-20s easily. Where it's cloudier, well, we'll struggle to get out of the teens, particularly on some of these North Sea coasts. As we go through tonight, not a great deal of change, although the cloud will tend to come back in across parts of eastern and then southern England, and the breeze will be picking up as well. That's going to be a noticeable feature of the weather during Thursday. It'll be a coolish night, actually, across much of Scotland, northern England. Temperatures dropping down to single figures in rural areas. Towns and cities dropping to 10 or 11 degrees Celsius. Into Thursday, and we will again start with a lot of cloud over the Midlands and eastern England, but it should tend to melt away a bit quicker than it will do through today. Again, some parts of the east coast may stay a bit misty and murky, along with northern Scotland keeping a fair bit of cloud. But for most places, most of tomorrow is sunny and hot in the west. Temperatures getting up into the 20s widely. A bit warmer than today across western Scotland, 26 is possible. And across the southwest in particular, that's where we could see those temperatures getting up into the mid, even high 20s in places. Not quite so warm across the southeast compared to Wednesday. And again, parts of the North Sea coast will be on the coolish side. And it'll also be quite gusty at times across the southwest. Some gusty conditions here, so quite a hot wind blowing at those temperatures getting into the mid to high 20s. And that wind will be noticeable through the evening across the south in particular. Again, mist and low cloud through Thursday evening, just threatening to come back inland. And that will again keep temperatures down here on Friday. The bigger picture shows high pressure in control, keeping things dry. The isobars close together, so there'll be a brisk hot wind again across the southwest on Friday. That will be the peak of the temperatures in the west on Friday, because as we go into the weekend, this fairly weak-looking weather fronts will introduce cooler conditions, or probably less hot is a better way of describing it, into the west. The peak of the heat in the east will be on Saturday. So a hot spell through Friday in the west, and then particularly in the east on Saturday, but it does all turn just down a notch temperature-wise by the time we get into Sunday. Yes, so some hot weather on the way. Hottest in the east on Saturday. The heat peaking in the west on Friday. It will turn cooler here as we go into the weekend. Plenty going on then. Keep up to date. UV levels, pollen levels like to be high or very high. Keep up to date with the very latest on the temperatures by following us on social media.